I'm Tim.
I'm Wyatt. He's my dad.
That's my son. 2 dudes,
One truck,
a million things to do.
and one life to live.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Positive Crunch YouTube channel. We appreciate you stopping by. So today's video is a little bit different than most. So I've kind of went on a journey, and along the way, my son decided he was going to join it too, and had some encouragement to try to make videos about this. I don't know how many I will, but I do want to share what I'm doing and what the results are, how I feel, the pros and the cons. So first of all, before we start into this video, I do got to say this. Last night we had like this major North Carolina blizzard. Okay, that may be a stretch, but it's like sunshine and pretty today. Problem is I drove the old Toyota, the old standard, get it out in the snow and the mud and the dirt and stuff. This thing's a beast. Anyway, I don't have any of my gear with me, so it's just me, my cell phone, no microphone, no nothing. So if the video's a little weird or the audio's a little weird, I apologize. It shouldn't be. January the 17th, I stepped on a scale at work, and I seen a number that I never thought I'd see in my life. I hit 302, and I'm going to say this. I've always been comfortable in my skin. I was comfortable in my skin then. I know my self-worth. I know the person that I am. I know what my heart says and what I feel inside. My love for humanity, the people around me and stuff. But I feel like, honestly, I felt like, and that's the truth of the matter. Long story short, I'm creeping on up to the half-century mark, and I decided right then and there that I would not take that. That's not going to happen. That's not going to be me. It's not going to define who I am when people look at me and assume they know who I am. But the main reason is because I want to be around for my son. And I want to live a long life, and I want to do good for, people around me. I want to help people out. I want to do things that are positive. There's so much negativity in this world. And so one of the big things is why we started this channel. We named it Positive Crunch. You have one life to live, and we're never promised a single day. So you can sit back waiting on tomorrow, or you can get living today. And I will point out that a very young man put a post up yesterday, and it just clearly said, believe. And his whole point was to believe in yourself and not hold yourself back waiting until the next day. And he's dead on. I mean, this is a philosophy that I've lived with since a major traumatic moment in my life, in my family's life, in my marriage, almost 6 years ago. And so we all go through tragedies. We all go through hard times, loss, death, health crisis, just, everything everybody goes through. We're human, we're going to. And death is the ultimate end to life. We can't escape it. 2 things are certain, that's death and taxes, is what I hear, and so far it's held true. So where does that put me? Like I said, January, stepped up on the scales, and I had surpassed the 300-pound mark, and it made a lot of sense because of how I was starting to feel. I'm always on the go. I don't sleep a lot. I got a career job, business on the side. I do stocks, research stocks, YouTube channel. And, you know, me and my son, we adventure hard, and we go and we have a good time and we make memories. And that's what life is all about, making memories and doing something positive with your life. So another thing that I heard back in the day that was like the most, I don't know, it hit a note. You can look at anybody's gravestone and there's a date, and that's the day you're born and the day you died. And those two dates really mean nothing. But in between those dates is a dash. And that dash, no matter how small it is, that's your whole life. That's all you get. And it defines you, who you are, that dash. It's your legacy. It's your everything. I mean, it really is. It's your life laying there in a small indentation on a headstone. And my son, you know, he's a teenager now, and I want to spend every second, every moment, every minute that I can with him, making memories, even after he turns 18. But I know that the time is limited. And so that's why we do appreciate so much y'all stopping by, checking out our videos, liking them, commenting on them, subscribing to us. We're just two dudes, one truck, a million things to do, and one life to live. That's what we go by. And we mean that full-heartedly. What did I do to change, and where am I at this moment, basically a month later? In January, I hit the scales. Like I said, I seen a number that made everything come to light. So I decided that I wasn't going to deprive myself. I wasn't going to starve myself to death, and I wasn't going to go crazy, give up my whole life of entertainment and fun and joy to go and be a gym rat or whatever. But did I have enough time that I could squeeze in the day to make it happen? And the answer to that is yes, you can always make some time. And if you can find an hour in the day, you can do exactly what I do. Where do I begin? Eating. Eating's a good part. So there's no secret here. There's only a few things that I'm doing. The first thing I've done is my caloric intake. Simple as that. I tried keto. I found out fruit was like forbidden other than berries. That's not going to work for me. I'm a fruit fanatic, and anybody that knows me knows that I could live off fruit. Granted, my toilet would be screaming every day, but hey, it is what it is. So here's the thing. So after about 2 days, I called it quits with keto. And I decided I was going to look at just calories alone. So I knew if I was in a calorie deficit, but still eating healthy, but kind of looking at the same, I guess the same macro level as far as keto goes, where you have higher good fats, you have a lot of protein, but your carbs are minimized. I knew if I do that, I could probably shed pounds pretty quick. So I started my diet, and I didn't look back. The first few days, I had a salad for lunch. I tried the tuna packets, the Star-Kissed tuna packets that are flavored and stuff. The Thai chili is amazing. There's a few that I'd rather lick the asphalt out here on the ground than eat. You know, so that was only, lunch was basically about 150 calories every day, and I found that I was fine with that. If I did have a craving for something that was probably not good, like a cheeseburger on the go, I would just stop, get a salad, and I was fine. I'd use the light balsamic vinaigrette dressing. I would use half a pack, and that was good. Steak, asparagus, your green leafy vegetables, your green vegetables, meats, turkey. I try to stay away from processed meats, so did that. I kind of watched the sauces that I used, the condiments and so on, and I started counting calories. I got MyFitnessPal and I started tracking that. What I also did along the way is something that I already was doing, but I incorporated it in and made sure that I had hard set times, which is basically intermittent fasting. So I usually have about a 16-hour window between 7 p.m. at night to 11:30 the next day before I even eat, because I'm not really a big breakfast person. So with that being said, my first meal is at lunch, and typically it would be a salad, or it would be, maybe a tuna packet or a salmon packet. Something with good protein, omega-3, essential fats and stuff. I did start taking some supplements. I take a B12 every day. I take fish oil 3 times a day, and I take elderberry supplements twice a day. I feel fantastic. I have so much more energy. I've not even had a sniffly nose. I don't have the coronavirus, which is awesome. No carbs, no sugar. So I wasn't really big on sweets. I didn't drink soft drinks. I would have an occasional Sprite or maybe a Sierra Mist, something that did not have caffeine. I suffer from headaches, and have since I was young. But I avoid that stuff. So I don't eat chocolate. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink sodas. It's kind of strange. I drink water all the time. So that was an easy thing because I was already doing that. But I love potatoes. Holy crap, I love freaking potatoes. I started cutting back on, the breads and pastas and potatoes and all that. And I supplemented it with green beans and asparagus and so on. So I do still have a craving for some good tater tots or French fries every once in a while, or a baked potato. I just do, but I can get past that. Pork chops, I do eat pork chops and tenderloin. Just on your pork product, make sure you trim the fat off, because where there's so many antibiotics and stuff out there that fat sucks that up and you're putting it right in your body. So, I try to stay closer to the leaner meats and stuff like that. Filet mignons, sirloins, so on and so on, tenderloin, pork, beef, whatever, lots of grilled chicken, salmon, fish, tuna, all that good stuff. Just make sure that you try to trim those fats off if you can. We eat because we have to, whether it's a financial situation, whether it's just convenience and ease. But this is what I did. And along with basically exercise, which I started out pretty easy with and pretty dedicated to it. You may have seen on our video, I believe it was our Restomod update video, we had a little bit of time riding around looking for trucks and cars and all kind of antique stuff, and we stopped to get some steps in. Along this path, my son started asking me, and he decided he was going to go on a little bit of a diet as well. And I just want to congratulate him because he's lost 10 pounds. And, he's a young kid, so he's got growth spurts ahead of him, and he'll typically chub up a little and then he stretches. So, but nonetheless, I'm still very proud of him for his accomplishment. What I do as far as exercise goes, at the minimum, in which I just have started back to doing strength training and stuff like that. And I'm only doing dumbbell stuff right now while I can squeeze it in at the house. But every day I make sure to walk at least a minimum of 10,000 steps. If you walk at a decent pace, you can knock that out in an hour's time. I do a lot of jogging in place. I do a lot of what I call heel lifts, where you're doing a fast pace, your toes are set, you're in a standard kind of hunched over or forward position, but you're doing very fast repetitions. Long story short, I'm burning more calories than I'm taking in. So what is the total result? Well, as of today, February the 21st, which is a month and a few days, you can see it right here on the side. I've lost 17 pounds and I'm down to 285. For the most part of my life, as somewhere around about the end-ish, I don't know, probably the last 2 years of my marriage, the last 6 years, I've been 296 pounds. 296 pounds. And like I said, I'm comfortable in my body, and, you know, I don't care, you know, as far as my body did not depress me. My body did not upset me. Did I like it? Nah, I mean, you know, it irritated me just a little bit, but it didn't rule my life, and it shouldn't rule yours, okay? Everybody's beautiful in their own way, and yeah, don't ever let anybody tell you any difference. Now, with that being said, we did get kind of a, on our Kiss video, if you haven't watched it, that one's probably, that's our best performing video so far, and it's pretty awesome, and what an epic night that was. But on our Kiss video, we had some random YouTube commenter to come in, and he said, "What up, chubbies?" So, you know, I responded back that, hey, if that made him feel good to say it, then we've done our job, because that's what we're here to do. Is we want to make somebody's day better. We want somebody to smile or somebody to laugh. If we can do that to one person out there, then we've done our job. We feel good about what we do. And and we're going to continue doing that. So haters can hate. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But we do want you to be respectful in the comments, because there are children, there are younger people, and we do pride ourselves on being a respectful, family friendly, you know, channel. So you can take your hate somewhere else. But if you want to thumbs down our videos, that's cool, because it still helps us. And if you want to comment and call me chubby or fat, you can do that too. I'll come up with some creative comeback. But you know, the main thing is you're not going to break me down. You're not going to pull me down, because I can't be pulled down. I can't be broken down. Not from some random keyboard cowboy out there. So, but you know, for everybody that's watching this who needs some encouragement, you got this. You can do this. I did it, and it's been a month. I've lost 17 pounds. I'm under a weight that I've not been under in, like I said, almost a decade. And that I'm not stopping here. My goal is 225. And I'm going to tell you what, people talk about cheat days. Don't worry about a quote unquote cheat day. Every day is a day. Now, Sundays, that's my fun day. That's my rest day. I may have, you know, one time I literally ate a half a pizza. I did on this diet I'm on. I ate a half a pizza. I felt guilty as heck when I got done with it, and I went in and weighed on Monday just to check, because I weigh every Friday, but I just wanted to check. I lost a pound. Because my metabolic rate was up. I'm staying consistent with it. I'm eating consistent. So you can treat yourself. Matter of fact, I've set goals, and my goal is at 280. When I hit it, I'm going to have something I've not had in years, which is a Cinnabon. I'm going to. And I'm going to enjoy the crap out of it. I'm going to eat that thing like, well, anyway, so, but you can do this. Anybody can do this. I don't care if you're 500 pounds, 600 pounds, or 100 pounds trying to lose 10 pounds. Whatever it is, you've got this. It starts with you, though. You've got to have the willpower and the want to. You can't be lazy about it. You got to get up off your butt, and you just got to do it. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to feel better. All the aches and pains, they're starting to go away, other than the soreness from, you know, whenever I do, like, you know, push-ups and workouts and stuff like that. So one last thing is, I was asked to, you know, do monthly pictures and stuff like that, and I don't know that I will do that. You know, I've got pictures from where I was around 296, 298, and I've got one that, or two maybe on my phone, that I took about 2 weeks ago when I was around 292, I think, somewhere in there. I may put them up, but the thing is, you know, I really want to wait a few more weeks before I put like an update video out here with some photos on it. because I am very focused on what I'm doing. So anyway, with that being said, go out there, win the day, do something positive, help your fellow man, help your community, help your church, your school, whatever it may be, whatever you're into. I don't care what your nationality is. I don't care what your creed, color, sexuality, or whatever it may be. I don't even care what your political stance is. Go do something positive. Quit bickering and bitching about everything and everybody. Start taking a little bit more responsibility on yourself and just do it. You'll be happier. The world will be a better place. And we can all come together and maybe, just maybe, we can enjoy the rest of our life. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate your support.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.